Look at the front where it says Ames real big.
Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into this video. Just real quick before we go on our little driving adventure across the Marc Basnight Bridge, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of info about the Oregon Inlet and the old Bonner Bridge and the Basnight Bridge. Fun fact, I actually filmed the Bonner Bridge back in 2013. It's one of my very first videos I've ever put up on YouTube way back then, and if you want to see that video, the link is in the description of this video here. But this video is to give you guys a driving tour across the new Marc Basnight Bridge. The Basnight Bridge was built in 2016 and opened up in 2019 in February to replace the aging Herbert C Bonner Bridge. The Herbert C Bonner Bridge was the connection between the northern island of the Outer Banks to Hatteras Island, and it was built in 1963 and lasted all the way until 2019 when it closed for good. Some historical facts about it was prior to the bridge being built, there was actually just a ferry service that would go across Oregon Inlet from Pea Island down to Pea Island there. And once the bridge was constructed, it was 2.7 miles long, and it was the lifeline for Highway 12 for the Outer Banks. It was originally supposed to be replaced several years ago, as a matter of fact, about 30 years ago, as it only had a 30-year lifespan, roughly, give or take. And due to repeated lawsuits from the Southern Environmental Law Center, they couldn't build a new bridge for Hatteras Island because they had to keep dealing with these hurdles over and over. With that said, the Herbert Bonner Bridge was just aging and deteriorating badly, and at one point in time had a safety rating of 2 out of 100, with 100 being the safest. So that gives you an idea. The Bonner Bridge actually took plenty of tolls over the years, with a strike from a boat in 1990, which actually collapsed one of the spans of that bridge and closed it down for several weeks. And in 2013, the bridge closed immediately when it was discovered from sonar that a lot of sand had eroded from one of the piers holding up the bridge, which made it completely unsafe to drive across. So they had to close it to dredge sand into it to keep it safe to reopen it. And that was kind of the problem with that bridge too. When that bridge was built, the navigational span was in the middle of the Oregon Inlet, and over the course of time, with storms and nor'easters and just with the natural shifting of the barrier islands, sands were building on Pea Island spit and were inching closer to the navigational span, making it very treacherous for boaters to navigate underneath of the bridge. The idea with the Marc Basnight Bridge was to not only make it a safer bridge using today's technology with a 100-year lifespan, but they also built it high enough that there are several navigational spans under this bridge. And with the increasing growth on Pea Island spit, that won't become a problem with the bridge until at least the time this should be replaced. So only time will tell though. But anyway, we're going to take a tour across the new Marc Basnight Bridge. And as an added little bonus, we're going to go down to the new inlet bridge. I can't remember the name of it, but it replaces what we called the Lego Bridge, the temporary forever bridge. And that was a little bridge which I also filmed in 2013. It was one that was built because of an inlet that was carved by Hurricane Irene in 2011, severing the northern part of Pea Island to the rest of Hatteras Island. And rather than filling in the inlet, they just built this Lego bridge thanks to the Army Corps of Engineers. And it was only supposed to last for a little while, but ended up lasting for several years because of, again, more legal battles with the Southern Environmental Law Center. Since then, all hurdles were cleared and they were able to build the bridge. So we get to go across the new Marc Basnight Bridge as well as the new inlet bridge, which the correct name of it will be in the bottom of the video when we get to that. So anyway, enjoy that, and I'll see you at the end of this video. Alright, so as we approach the Oregon Inlet, we're going to be crossing the new Marc Basnight Bridge, which replaces the old Herbert C Bonner Bridge, which was finally dismantled and replaced within the last couple of years after fighting the southern environmentalists. They finally got the new bridge, and now you see how the road now bends to the right a little bit. Let's go across this new bridge, shall we? Let's check this out.
It might be a roller coaster track.
This bridge is really tall up ahead. Yeah, the old bridge is still built up to the navigation span, then it's cut, and they still got all the equipment out here breaking up more of the old bridge. Very nice, clean bridge. Boy, is the sound shallow over there. Got little islands popping up. That goes way up there in the sky up ahead. Very smooth compared to the old Bonner Bridge. See, you can see the old one there. Tearing it apart. Run, run, run. Oh, they get hit by cars up here because it's so high. Yeah, it stinks. Nothing you can do about it, though. We are really high. They still got part of the old bridge built over here they use as a fishing pier. Or that's the plan anyway.
Oh wow. And then you come up on the beach.
Yep, we're now at Hatteras Island. Coming up on the new inlet bridge. Can't think of the name they gave this thing, but years ago after Hurricane Irene carved an inlet here, they built a temporary bridge, a Lego bridge by the Army Corps of Engineers, and they've just recently built this one and opened it to replace it. And naturally the road got a curve to the right a little bit to go around where the old one was. It's not very long, but still, the fact that they had to build this because this inlet right here was carved out, and as you can see, it's filled back up again now. And it makes this kind of unnecessary, because if they rebuilt the dunes, they could have put the road back down, but I guess the fear is that it'll reopen someday after another storm, which I could see happening. So now we have this new little bridge here. And then the road resumes. So there is that. What is the name of it? I can't even think of it.
The sign said Captain Richard Etheridge Bridge.
Good eye. Thanks to my co-pilot, Kayla. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look at the new Marc Basnight Bridge as we drove across that, and the new Inlet Bridge as well. Hopefully, with the construction of the new bridges, if and when storms hit Hatteras Island and the Outer Banks, they won't have to close the bridge as long as they would with the Bonner Bridge. With how unsafe the Bonner Bridge was, it was not very unheard of to close that bridge for at least a couple of days or even a week or so to inspect it and make sure that it didn't get any damage. With this one, using today's technology, that shouldn't be a problem. Again, as that's the only lifeline to Hatteras Island outside of using an airplane or ferry services. So with that said, the new Marc Basnight Bridge is awesome. I'll tell you one thing, when you're driving across it, it is really high up in the air compared to the Bonner Bridge. But, you know, when I drove across it, I felt just as safe as I did on the Bonner Bridge. And I know others will say, you felt safe on the Bonner Bridge? Yeah, I mean, I'm not there year-round like the locals, but I've been there enough to know that if I go across it, I'll be able to get to Hatteras Island pretty well. Now, if it's during a storm, there's a chance they're going to shut that bridge down anyway, so I feel pretty confident. But with this new one, I feel pretty safe on it, and it looks good. It came out very well, and hopefully they'll have many years of trouble-free life with that thing. Obviously, maintenance will be a thing, but hopefully there will be many years of trouble-free life with that bridge. And for engineers on there, don't sever the electric lines on there again. Funny little story about that. When they were working on that, the lines got severed, causing a power outage to the Outer Banks for about a week. That was fun. Not really. But anyway, there was that. And also when the power lines were on the old bridge, they would tend to get cut once in a while too from storms. So hopefully that won't happen anymore, because I know Hatteras Island is tired of power outages. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little driving tour as much as I enjoyed presenting that to you guys. And like I said, if you want to see my original Outer Banks videos, my OG videos on this channel dating all the way back to 2013, even though I didn't upload them until 2014, the links to the Bonner Bridge and the new Inlet Bridge are in the description to this video. And you could even look for my old driving videos by going on my videos and organizing them by oldest. And you'll see my very first videos ever on there. So anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching again. Take care. Stay awesome. I'm looking forward to bringing you more driving videos. And I'll talk to you guys later. So take care again. Stay awesome.
And have a Kmart-licious day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.